Although I've been living in Canada for more than half my life, I've only been a citizen for a few years. I remember one of the priests that I was living with at the seminary used to keep asking me, "What is your citizenship? Where is your citizenship?" And I would say to him, "Father, my citizenship is from India, even though I've never really lived there." And he would say, "Favin, remember, you are not a citizen of India, you are a citizen of heaven." And he's right. This is what St. Paul tells us about. He says there are so many people who live in this world, who invest their whole energy into making this world a comfortable place for themselves. He says they make their stomach their gods, so to speak. But we remember as Christians that our citizenship is in heaven. We are simply in exile here in this world. We belong in heaven. We're just passing through, really. Let us keep in mind that our permanent residence, our permanent dwelling place is in heaven. But let us also remember that we prepare ourselves for that here and now. When we live in our lives here, even though we do not really belong in this world, we live our lives with dignity. We live our lives with great love for our neighbor. We live our lives with great courage and faith, because we want this world, in some sense, to have a glimpse of what a citizen of heaven is like. We want the people around us to see what it is like to be someone who is destined for another world. We want to attract them to heaven so that they, even though they might think they belong to this life, they might think that they belong to this world, might begin to realize that they too are destined for a better place. So let us take up this challenge of St. Paul. Let us remember ourselves as being citizens not of this world but of heaven, and let us attract in that way all those around us to our heavenly dwelling place.